Greetings, metal community. It's Roger back with a sort of a review. This is Akouphenom. I probably pronounced it wrong. A Spanish band that I recently got in the mail. Ordered this some time back, but it was delayed. Did get a apology note from the guy behind this release. Order it on Bandcamp through, directly with the band. You can see some kind of, damages on the cover. He didn't send it he sent it kind of in a soft bag without stiffeners. So, but they weren't warped or anything. So, it's okay. It's minor damages, but what to do? It comes on an orange vinyl, but it's playing in the background, so I won't be able to show it to you. So this is a blackened death metal band. It's actually 4 members here, so it's freshening to have a band. They do play very in a way, cavernous death metal. But there's also some black metal parts as well. You could say, in general, it's kind of shifting between the two genres, but it's not the normal death metal. It's not blackened death metal like Belphegor or anything. Also, you have these doomy parts that you can hear in the background here going on for a lot of the songs. But sometimes they get very dissonant and cavernous. Very kind of a wall sound. Pretty good production on it as well. It is close to where it needs to be for this type of genre, because you can't do too clean production on it. It would help slightly cleaner, but I think they have managed to do it pretty well. Only thing, I would love to have the drums a little bit clearer in the mix, and especially the cymbals are drowning sometimes. But as I said, it's a massive wall of sound, especially on the kind of the cavernous death metal style that they are doing. I don't really know many bands to kind of compare them to, but they have, especially on the first track on, and also this part. It's very much first track on the B side, and this part here is kind of a little bit like Portal. I don't want to say that all the death metal part here is in the vein of Portal, but it's very massive, aggressive, and heavy as fuck. And fucking love this album. The black metal part here is kind of more easier to get into, but it kind of floats very well. It's not like they stop playing death metal and then suddenly they kind of shift gradually over to them, and these two styles float very well together when it's done like this. Vocally, I'm very impressed by the vocal performances here, because there's very different variations of the both the black and the death vocals here. I don't know if the vocalist, guitarist is doing all. Called the Dragon, but both the other guitarist and the bass players also have vocals, so I don't know if they change up, who sings what part. If it's just one guy doing most of the vocals, I'm very impressed on how he managed to shift vocals, because it's not everybody who managed to do that very well. Often if you have a great growler, you often doesn't do black metal vocals as good. But this album is just fucking brilliant. I'm not gonna go too deep into them, but just it's kind of this black metal part as well but it has kind of the death metal sound on the guitars. It's very heavy, as I said, wall of sound, but it's also dissonant, twisted. They have some really I won't say frenetic lead solos. One of them is almost like a Slayer Kerry King wild solo. it's not much of that stuff, but they do kind of sprinkle in here and there. So yeah, great album. 6 songs, about 45 minutes long, which is perfect. It doesn't seem long at all. The only the last track is a little bit different, but it fits very well into the like an ending song. So yeah, go and check out this album. If you like a more you could say filthy, dissonant, slightly cavernous black and death metal. As I said, the vocal performance there is awesome. The riffs are great. As the drums could have been a little bit clearer in the mix, but overall it's just a fantastic album. Links will be below for the Bandcamp site, and you can go and check it. It's only released on orange vinyl, at least on their Bandcamp site, so therefore I had to go with it, but would have preferred black vinyl. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. This came out last year. I might have seen it on a channel somewhere, I don't know, but I kind of just got a message with the label that I'm not gonna try and read, because I mean, there is the label logo, and we'll link that up below as well, so you can go and check out everything. Yeah, this is just a beast of an album. I'm really happy to have this in my collection, and hope you will check it out if you're liking the more kind of... It is quite brutal, but they do slow down here and there, and this is kind of a mid-paced black metal riff. Hope the bass isn't too pummeling for the mic to pick it up, but yeah, it's pretty bass heavy on the kick drums, which I do prefer. I don't like trigger drum sound, this kind of clinical kick drum sound. So it's kind of pretty well balanced overall in the kind of soundscape. As I said, a little bit clearer production would have kind of helped to put out the small twists and turns that are here on the album, but again, just fantastic, well done. Yeah, incredibly great album. This would have been high on my list if I had received it early enough. This is a top 10 album for me. I've listened to this at least 20 times since I got it, and it's just getting better. This is one album that I don't want to kind of stop playing, but eventually I have to do it. But yeah, go and check it out. Links below. Hope this video will be okay. Thanks as always for watching. Be sure.